back to Hidden in the Universal Vault. I'm Ryan, your host, and I thought we'd go ahead and jump into an espionage film released in 2010. We're diving right back into a film made by Focus Features in collaboration with Miramax Productions. We're taking a look at Helen Mirren, Sam Worthington, Jessica Chastain, and Tom Wilkinson all star in The Debt. Now, before I go on with this, I want to kind of make this clear. I actually don't think The Debt works, in my opinion. Now, mind you, this isn't a bad movie, but I wasn't bored. Don't get me wrong. But we'll get into that when I talk about the plot of the film. The Debt focuses on Helen Mirren. She's a woman that's trying to find out these clues. She's a surgeon, I think. Not really a surgeon, but she's like a doctor, something like that. Then we go to Jessica Chastain and Sam Worthington. They're basically this couple. They're sort of like tracking down this man portrayed by Tom Wilkinson. Let me fix that a bit. There we go. Trying to track down and trying to find the clues to what really is going on. Move that a little closer now. Oh, sorry. There we go. I didn't mean to do that, guys, so I do apologize that happened. I had to move the case a little bit. But anyways, so they're trying to figure out this thing. So it starts out with Helen Mirren at this old age, tracked down to Jessica Chastain, who I guess plays her at a very young age. It takes place in '66. That's the year that this movie takes place. So they're in, I want to say, Istanbul. I think they're in Istanbul trying to find out clues. To this man right there, Tom Wilkinson. So it starts out with her going after this guy. This guy's running downstairs. She's all bloodied up. She grabs a handgun, finds this guy, and the guy's just running down the stairs. He trips, falls, keeps running. She takes her time and shoots the man. Cut to Helen Mirren, who plays, like I said, plays this woman who I think is supposed to be her at the young age. I don't know. I sort of was lost going into this movie, and I didn't really get really much out of this movie. But yeah, then we track down to another guy played by Clarice. I forgot to mention the other guy in this. Syaran Hans. He was a guy from the TV series Rome. He was Julius Caesar in TV's Rome. So he plays another man that I want to say Helen Mirren meets. And they're trying to track down, again, trying to figure these clues out. It's sort of like, it's a spy thriller, but it really didn't feel like a spy thriller. Heck, I thought Spy Game, which had sort of the same plot, did a much better job than this, and I thought that movie was just okay. I don't know. It's really hard for me to get into this sort of genre that much. It's like the period piece and a costume drama. Also, another big problem I have is Jessica Chastain's supposed to play a Russian, but she's not very good at portraying a Russian. So she'll speak Russian half the time, and it doesn't work. I'll give the actress credit for doing something different in this type of role. But in the meantime, it just personally, in my opinion, didn't really work in a film that I thought was trying to be. Now, mind you, this is not a bad movie. It's just in the okay, subpar, mediocre spy thriller. That's all I have to say. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the artwork. Now, mind you, I could not play the special features, even though there are special features, there's a making of, commentary, all that stuff. But unfortunately, my copy is just a plain old rental. If you have a movie released under this rental, I think Warner Bros. Did that too, you can't watch special features even though the special features menu. You can play previews, but you can't view special features. This is part of the 4-star collection, and honestly, it didn't feel like a 4-star movie. Now, I know some people like this movie, but mind you, maybe if I do a rewatch series, I'll have to add this to the rewatch category. But until then, what I have watched, there wasn't that much. And there's not that much on Discards, so there's no Discards, just clear. So I don't think I'm going to show off. If it has cool Discard, I will show it off, but I don't think I'm going to do it that much. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say about this film. Now, before I go on to the final verdict, I want to bring up a couple positives. I think Helen Mirren is great for what she is. I think the ending is pretty good. Honestly, I think the ending is just okay. I'm gonna just leave it at that. So anyways, let's get to it right now. Final verdict, should you see The Debt? Not really. No. I'm just gonna say not really. And honestly, for that, I just can't really say I wouldn't say go rush out and buy this, but if you like me and you see this for like $1 on a while, I don't know where I got this. I don't know what place I got this, but I think I got it from a relative. I think I did get this from a relative now that I look at it. So I paid nothing for this movie because I got it from a relative who gave me a lot of DVDs, and this happened to be one of those. But in the meantime, like I said, I can't recommend you go out and see this, but if somebody gave you this, then yeah, check it out. But if you see it for like $1 out in the wild, or you see it at a yard sale for like $1, pick it up. But if you're going to pay $5, $10 for this, maybe on Blu-ray, you might want to check. You might want to give this a pass if you see it for that. But I'm not going to stop you from seeing the movie. If you want to check it out, check it out. This is my review. This is my channel. I'm not persuading you into seeing this movie. If you want to check it out, I'm not going to stop you, okay? Just preferably for me, it just honestly didn't really work. It's worth watching. The cinematography is great. His symbol looks gorgeous at times. I like the idea, but honestly, the only closest to a good spy thriller, in my opinion, were the Bourne series. And I'm going to get to those eventually. I'm going to eventually go back and continue the Bourne series eventually. But for now, honestly, it's probably okay, don't keep type movie. It's just okay. Honestly, I probably won't watch this, but maybe if a friend wants to watch this, I'm like, sure, we can watch it. But I don't think I'll run out and see this one ever again. But your mileage may vary. I'll have to think about that. Maybe if I rewatch this again, I might think this is good. But until then, as it stands, I don't think that's really going to happen. So I'm going to say a goodbye. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad you guys are coming to this channel and checking everything out that I have reviewed on this channel. So like, comment, click the bell. Well, subscribe, then click the bell is what I meant to say. I have this review and plenty other reviews on my page. If you guys want to go ahead and check them out, you can do quite so that. So I'm going to say a goodbye or a good night or whatever time you're watching this. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.